All right, so we're gonna do a quick tutorial on how we configure the DVRs so we can set them up for the customer already. Right now we're gonna go over the blue software, okay, because there's a red one as well. So this one, I mean, with both softwares, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna plug in the power, okay? Make sure there's an Ethernet cable running to your router, and then HDMI, okay, and then the USB for the mouse. And then once you have all that connected, just flip the switch to power it on. All right, so now that the DVR is powered on, okay, this is the first box you're gonna see. It's gonna have for the language, so just click search for English. It should be at the very top, okay? Hit Siguiente, which is a blue one right here. And then right here, hit C. And then the DVR is gonna reboot. All right, Jane, the DVR rebooted. Okay, now it says English. I'm gonna hit exit. All right, Jane, so next you're gonna get this little box that says about that talks about the display resolution. Okay, you can put on 1920 1080 if you want. That's the highest resolution this monitor supports. So for right now, I'm gonna put no, and I would recommend that you leave this box unchecked because if you set it up on a 1080 TV, the customer doesn't have a 1080 TV, they're not going to be able to see it on their screen, and then they're going to be calling you. Okay? So I mean, yes or no, whatever you want to, but just make sure that this box is unchecked. Right here, you're just going to you're going to input the password, okay? Confirm the password, okay? And then you can uncheck the box for the reserve email settings, and you can uncheck the box for the export GUID. I would recommend you save the security question configuration, okay? It does make it a lot easier if the customer forgets a password. And then right here on the bottom, you have to make another password for the IP cameras. How we do it here is we basically just use the same password for both of them, for the DVR and for the IP cameras. All right, I already entered all the passwords. Now we're just gonna click OK. And then the device is activated, okay. And then right here, I'm gonna set up the security questions, okay. All right, I already set up the security questions. Now we're just gonna go next, so okay. Configuration succeeded, okay. And then this one, you have the opportunity to do a drawing pattern, okay. So it just needs to be minimum 4 dots, so you can put whatever you want to, and then they'll ask you to confirm it. All right, now so once you confirmed your drawing pattern, you're gonna just set the time and date. So I'll just set it. All right, so the time and date is set. You may want to uncheck the box for this enable wizard, okay, so it doesn't show up next time. And then now we're gonna click on next. All right, this is gonna be for the network setup, okay. Right here where it says obtain automatic DNS server, we do uncheck the box, okay, and we put the DNS for Google, okay, which I'll show you in a minute after I type it in. All right, so this one, the 8.8.8.8, okay, that's going to be the preferred DNS. That's going to be for Google, and then the alternate DNS is going to be 8.8.4.4. You don't have to do this step, but we do it so we can have a little bit more assurance that when the customer takes it, the DVR is going to be online. So now we put that. Now we're going to go next. Now we're going to have to format the hard drive, okay, so the DVR can read it. Just make sure you check the little box, okay, and then you hit initialize, which is INT over here at the bottom. Then this initialization will erase all the data, okay, and then just have to wait a little bit until it finishes doing that. All right, the formatting or the initialization is complete. The status says normal, okay, so we're good to go. So now we're just gonna click on next. The camera setup, this one, you don't have to do anything on this screen. Okay, so we'll just hit next. The platform access, okay? So this is gonna be to help set up the remote viewing. So we're gonna enable this part, and then you're gonna get this box right here with the service terms, okay? You do have to put a verification code here. It has to be minimum 6 characters. I believe the maximum is 8. Okay, you can put whatever you want to. We just have a series of them that we randomly put in. So there we put the RGB 956. So again, 6 to 12 characters. Make sure the box is checked to check the service terms and conditions. Then hit OK. And then right now it does say it's offline. Okay, that's fine. So just hit next. It does ask you to change the password again. Okay. You can skip that part, so we'll just hit finish. And then there now you can be able to see all the cameras on the DVR. All right, so when you're looking at the cameras, they have the little red icon. Okay, that means it's recording. So right now, by default, when it turns on, they're recording 24/7. So to switch it to motion, we're gonna go up here to storage. I'm gonna click on motion. Okay, I don't know if you can see that motion, it's the green one. And then you're gonna have like a little pen. So you just click and drag, and then you can highlight the whole area. Okay, now it all turns green. We're gonna copy that. Okay, and the gray bar, copy to. And then you're just gonna check the boxes here on the side. You're gonna do analog and IP cameras, okay? Hit OK, and then hit apply to save everything. So when you go back to live view, they should not be recording right now because they're not connected to anything, okay? So they're only gonna record on motion. All right, so there we put a camera on there, okay? So now you can see there was motion there, so it turned red, okay? And you can see there's a motion, turned red again. The little bell basically means that it's detecting motion at that time, so that's why right now it's still showing it, okay? And then the little bell goes away, and then that little red icon means that it's still recording because it records, I believe, 5 seconds before motion and 5 seconds after motion. All right, so now we're gonna go to the alerts. So right here, we're gonna go to system. And then over here, we're gonna go to event. And then we're gonna go to exception. All right, so this one right here, and the first one, this one's gonna be enable hint, event hint, okay? That one we're gonna leave it on, okay? So make sure the box is checked, but we're gonna click on the little gear, and we're gonna uncheck the box that says all, because the only thing we really want is gonna be the HDD error. So if the the hard drive messes up, okay, you'll actually get a little notification where you see this little 2 here, okay? So a notification will pop up to tell you something's wrong with the hard drive. So we'll check the box for HDD error only, hit OK. And then we also want the exception type, okay? Those, we're gonna just put it to all, okay? Just turn all of them off, unless you wanna go through all of them individually. We're gonna hit apply. And then we're gonna go back here and then go to HDD error, okay? Because that's the only one we want. And then we're gonna choose audible warning, okay? So basically what that's gonna do, whenever the HDD or whenever the hard drive is giving out, it's gonna give you the little notification where this little 2 is, okay? And the audible warning means that the device will start beeping as well. So now we're gonna change the resolution on the device, or on the DVR. So we're gonna go to system, okay? And then over here in VGA HDMI resolution, you just click on the box, and then you can adjust the resolution how you want to. If your TV supports 4K and it's a 4K DVR, I do recommend you change it to that. If you don't know what the resolution on your TV is, you can change it from here. So we'll just put 1080, hit apply. Wait for the DVR to reboot. To boot up. Okay, if your TV supports 1080, you'll get this little box, okay, that says, and then you can click OK. If your DVR does not support 1080, the screen will be black at this point, and then you'll just have to wait the couple of this 15 seconds or so, and then it'll go back to the older resolution. All right, so that's pretty much it. Now, just to turn it off properly, you're just gonna go to power off, shut down the system, yes, and then it'll tell you to please power off, and at that point you can disconnect it.